Hi, my name is Marina Boswell. I'm going to be reviewing Don't Be a Cactus by Dorian S. Winthrop Jr., who's also my cousin. So I'm very proud of him, and I was excited to read his book, and I'm going to be giving some thoughts in my review. Don't Be a Cactus. It's a very cool read, actually. It's written from the point of view of an animal behavior concepts, but how the connection is made to human relationships, how we solve conflicts, how we make connections. Start and read some things that I liked and stood out to me. So page 28, it talks about ethigrams. Ethigrams are an essential tool for studying an animal's frequency of behavior. We all have habits, ways of thinking, and responses to our environment. Track yourself through a chart every day. If you have a terrible habit or detrimental thoughts, try to track that. As humans, we do a really good job at tracking like good deeds and successes and things like that, but I've never thought of tracking bad habits. It's just as important for growth. Personally, if I had to look at a daily log of things that I just chose not to do for myself or mistakes I made, I would be more conscious to change that. All right, what's next? Okay, so this chapter is about communication. Animals have many communication signals that inform others in their population about food sources. The black drumfish uses a loud sound to attract female counterparts. Whales use low-frequency calls to communicate. Bats use echolocation to detect their environment and potential prey. Wolves and bears have a fantastic sense of smell they use to find resources in others of their species many miles away. As humans, we are not too different. We use sight, smell, sound, and touch to evaluate others. We must pick out the distinguished signs from another person. Signals might mean the intention behind their words, the position of their hands, the movement of their feet, tone of voice, word choice, and so on. We can tap into the world of another person. Using the idea of the way animals use all of their senses to attract what they need to communicate. That's something we can incorporate a little bit. I mean, don't go around sniffing nobody or being, intrusive, but it's important. I think if you come in contact with someone who's indifferent or maybe a little off-putting to you, you can take a moment and kind of observe them a little longer. Like maybe their body language is telling you something that they're uncomfortable in a situation that has nothing to do with you. That can definitely be something that changes our perception. All right, last one. Let's pick a good one. This chapter is called Isolation. There are so many solitary animals. The wolverine, sunfish, moose, tarantula, and skunk are all solitary predators. Fortunately, they are structured to be this way. They are suited for such a life. As isolated as they are, they still need others to assist them with parenting, survival, and food. We may think we are solitary like these animals listed, but is that ideal? Pride at times is a terrible thing. Pride makes us want to appear better than we are. Pride leads us to avoid seeking help. Pride will set fire to our bridges, relationships, and connections. Woo! The word. So that one I picked for me. That one for sure is a message to self. I become very prideful, especially when working or doing tasks. Sometimes it's like, hey, I don't want to put anybody out, but a lot of times it's, I want to be able to say I did this myself, or I just feel like I'm stronger if I do it all by myself, which is not the case. We are not solitary creatures, unlike these other animals. We do have to have some assistance in order to survive. And it's stronger sometimes to ask for help than it is to try to do it yourself. So, message received. And those were a few of my takes from Don't Be a Cactus, How to Make Connections and Solve Conflict by Dorian Winthrop. There's some great gems in here, some great things to remind yourself. Super easy read too, so I hope it inspired you to pick it up and reach out to the author because I know he has amazing thoughts on it as well, and I'm not biased just because I'm his cousin, but he's kind of dope. All right, bye.